Okay, today we're going to go over arm swing and how arms swinging can actually help your athleticism and help your jumping technique so that you can be more explosive and more athletic. Okay, so yes, just this simple act can make you more athletic. Alright, so let's give a little bit of anatomy and physiology and physiological learning. When we're trying to learn a skill, we have to really super focus on that skill. And when we're learning a lot of skills, we'll hold our breath and we tend to kind of ball up and get nervous. Okay, not nervous, but you can understand what I mean by doing that. We're all balled up with one big ball of energy and we're just tentative. And that means we tend to eliminate what we sort of think is unnecessary, meaning processes that we don't have the ability to focus on, okay? We tend to eliminate our arms because we're just solely focused on our knees and our ankles and our hips as we're doing the jump. We think we just need to get off the ground and we will be jumping. So what we do is we tend to just go right here and jump. Not the best jumping technique. Definitely not a powerful athletic technique because we get nervous. Our arms tend to lock in place and we want to be here. Okay? We also tend to not notice that we're offset a lot of times. So younger athletes, kids, will be offset, naturally eliminating part of their athletic power. Okay? So what we want to do is program to start thinking about your arms as part of your natural movement. Just like when we're teaching throwing, that step becomes part of our initiation and natural movement. If you're trying to teach someone to work ambidextrously, they'll try to step here. You've seen this awkward movement before? Okay? So when we just eliminate our arms, the reverse is true. We get awkward. So if the lower body initiates our throwing, think of it like our upper body initiates our jumping. So when you are learning to jump, if you just practice the timing, so 10 reps of swing back, as soon as your hands start swinging forward, your hips and your knees will start extending. And now you're getting into the groove, the timing of what a real jump will look like. You're getting more or developing more natural ability to jump. Okay? So if I were here, this wouldn't feel natural because my arms are in a position of not engaging and not helping. So, if your athletes are having a difficult time sort of getting under control or mastering the skill of the jump, see what they're doing with their arms first. It will create that timing mechanism of helping develop the jump. And then by using a powerful swing, we actually sort of turn off our brain so that we think about being powerful. We're actually sort of naturally becoming powerful by speeding up the explosion of our hips. After we master the arm swing, we sort of also worry about just getting off of the ground, meaning we're not using a powerful hip thrusting action, hip extension, as we're jumping, because all we really care about is getting off the ground. Also eliminating our potential power. So, arm swing into explosive hip drive leads to high vertical jumping. Okay? So, practice the arm swing, just simple and easy warm up. Get the hips moving. And then that will lead into explosive vertical jumping. By breaking down the jump, you'll start to understand the jump more, and it will become easier all because you initiated with your arm swings. Okay? Now, if someone naturally has the ability to jump and they're just gifted, some people just pick up certain techniques. You don't necessarily start your teaching methods by breaking down. You generally teach in the overall sense and then break down where the limits are. So give them the overall sense first and then break it down into, let's focus on your arm swing, okay? You don't want to slow down the athletes who are already ready by just doing one step at a time because their brain doesn't grasp it. Teach the overall and then fix from there, okay? But that's the arm swing, a very important technique for jumping, for being powerful, and for learning how to initiate our mechanisms so that when we are doing athletic movements, we're understanding that the arms will drive. Also for timing, if we're doing a quick jump and we're doing multiple reps, see how when I landed, I automatically initiated the swing? So if we're jumping and then we set, and then we set, see how that naturally slows us down by not swinging or initiating earlier? That can also be a problem for athletes when you're trying to develop a quicker, more rapid set or exercise protocol. All right, that's all I have for today. I'm Spencer Aiken with the Stronger Together Performance Academy. Use this with your athletes, hopefully develop some world-class athletes based on just learning how to initiate with your arm swings. All right, thank you very much.